one of this, and this might I might play this a lot again. But the videos that I might have posted it. Playing on PC videos. So I might not have posted those, but if I didn't post those, I'll post two more of those. I'm like dog on PC, so yeah.
Growing up, we're always taught to be the bigger person, turn the other cheek. If
So
someone
yeah,
does something to you, it doesn't mean that you have to get even with that person. And I actually agree to that. It's a good core rule to have as a human being. How next to us. We lived in a duplex, and we were literally breathing down each other's necks 100% of the time. So naturally, my brother and I became close friends with the kids across from us, to the point where we went to school together, played in the backyard together, ate together. These were the homies. But don't get it confused. Even though we were in a duplex next to each other, that does not mean we were doing the same financially. They had way more games and consoles than we ever had. How do I know this, you ask? Well, it all started with Eric and Cody came over and visited our home. It was just like any other day. And in our house, we didn't have too many forms of entertainment. You know, we had a DVD player and, a TV. I think we had a radio. I don't know, bro. I'm from the trenches. We played Uno with ramen packets on concrete. When Eric and Cody come over, we would usually just watch cable TV, but today we watched SpongeBob the movie because we had it on DVD. My brother and I loved this movie. We watched the movie like 4 times a day. By the time we started watching the movie with Eric and Cody, it was already pretty late, but we tried to get through it anyways. But all of a sudden, through the sliding doors leading to the backyard, we hear, "Eric, Cody, it's time to come back. It's getting late." As we started walking them out of our house, they started begging my brother and I for the DVD so that they can watch the movie at their house. Only problem is, we don't want that. Without that movie, I knew I was going to spend most of my time pouring hot water on an anthill in my backyard. There's nothing to do here. After like 3 minutes of them just solid begging, we cave in and give them the DVD. And they walk back to their house, but my brother wasn't happy about it. Man, why we let them take the CD? You know they could have just came back tomorrow. Bro, it'll be fine. Nothing's happening to the DVD in one night. See, this is why I don't let you make decisions. Always making the right choices. Where are you going? I'm gonna go play with the fans, see how long I can yell at it without breathing or something. Don't come in my room. We go to sleep. Next day comes, and my brother and I are waiting for Cody and Eric, but both of them don't come outside. We go to sleep, wait another day, go back outside, and Cody and Eric are still not there. 3 days. 3 whole days go by. We do not hear or see them niggas not one time. I thought we turned into Helen Keller. Come on, man. Let's just take it back. One more day. If they don't got it in one more day, we can go over there. Go to sleep. Next day comes. Nothing again. Man, let's jump these niggas. What? No. They are 4 for 4 for not giving us this DVD. They Wendy's. What's that a pun? Wendy's hands go across their face. They fry. Please stop. We go to the front door of Eric and Cody's house, and their father answers the door, not their mom. Our whole tone changes. Hello, is Eric and is Eric and Cody home? We let them borrow our VHS DVD. Oh yeah, I know exactly where that is. Give me 1 second. Homie comes back like 3 minutes later, hands us the DVD. When we got home, we just left the DVD on the go to watch the movie that night. I put the DVD in the DVD player, and it would start playing, but then it spit out the DVD. Come on, man. What's going on? I push the DVD back in. It spins for a little bit, then it spits back out. I take the DVD out again, because by this point, I'm confused. I flip the DVD over. When I tell you, the entire back of the DVD is completely scratched. There was more cracks on this DVD than the 1980s. This was our #1 form of entertainment, and they destroyed it in 4 days? Man, let's chomp them. What? No, why would we? Stop saying that. I tried everything to get that DVD to work. We tried water, we tried alcohol, we tried putting toothpaste on the back, you name it, we tried it. After a while, we're like, pump this is broken. Fast forward a couple of days, Eric and Cody randomly come outside. Keep in mind, we have not seen them since actually giving them the DVD. And they have the nerve to ask us, hey Stanley, do you and your brother want to come over later today? It's been a while since we all hung out. How dare he think that we will want to come over after completely disrespecting our What part of we had no entertainment do you not understand? We were bored. It is game bored in their house. I'm talking Bakugans, Beyblades, Game Boys, laptops, a shelf of movies. Their family could have very easily bought them the SpongeBob movie on DVD like 50 times over. So we're in the house chilling. I'm playing with Eric and Cody. I don't know where my brother is, but once it gets late, my brother comes out of nowhere like, Eric, Cody, thanks for having us over, but we gotta go. Where'd you come from? We abruptly leave the house, and as we're walking back to our house, my brother pulls out a purple Game Boy Advance SP. We don't own that. Do now. Why would you take that? Why didn't you take one? The reason I'm panicking isn't because they would notice it's missing and come after us. No, other people don't scare me. My mom, though, scares me. It's too late to return the game, so now we just go home with it. And I'm gonna lie, we played it every day while taking turns on lookout, because if my parents caught us with it, we're dying, like, y'all know this. But everything was actually going good. The kids never asked for it back. Our parents never figured out we stole it. My brother got bored of the Game Boy, so I got to play it as much as I wanted. That wasn't till I got a little bold, okay, and decided to try to take it to school with me. And I don't know what it was about that day, but my mom was just on my backpack while I was trying to leave. I don't know if her mother senses were tingling, but she went to put something in my backpack like 6 times that morning. As I'm walking out the door, I hear my bag open. Then silence. I feel her pull something out of my backpack. I'm now reloading. And then she says, Stanley?
Asians and Pacific Islanders need to be seen and heard more than ever.
Where did you get this? Lord, when I tell you all the intelligence left my body, I went to school stupid that day. My mom took the vocabulary out of me. Don't steal. Don't try to get even with people. It's never worth it in the end. Trust me. That being said, though, it's a wrap. Fade to black.
It's windy, I'm screaming, he's struggling to fix the car, and then I see sparks on the right side of the window. We are scraping the side of the bridge. So this story took place maybe about like 2 to 3 summers ago. I was visiting my hometown of sunny, cloudy, rainy, snowy, Charleston, South Carolina. The weather is pretty broken there. I'm chilling in the hotel and then one of my good homies hits my phone around 8 p.m.
Yo, I know you in
Oh
town.
my god, that was scary.
I'm like, say less. Soon after he pulls up, also, this minivan thing, I'm not a car person, so I don't know exactly what it is. Unfortunately, this information will be necessary later on in the story. He picks me up, we go get something to eat, we skip rocks, chop it up for a bit. Nothing but straight up vibes. The lake was calm, and the night sky was tranquil. And then out of nowhere, it just starts to rain heavily, bro. Just was that a rain sound effect? It starts to rain because of South Carolina weather. So we decide to wrap it up and head home. So he's driving me back and
I don't
to
get
the
the
lake we went to.
mosquitoes,
We had to drive across the Cooper River Bridge, which is this huge bridge that goes over the Cooper
Somebody
River.
raise me a wrist.
So he's driving
Almost
back.
every single one of y'all.
I ask him if I can drive the car home. I can't drive, but I'm trying to learn. It's around 10 p.m. and they're like, no cars on the road. So yeah, I figured, now would be a great time to practice. Why did I think that driving on a 250-foot tall bridge with a fast speed limit in the rain was a good idea? I don't know. I don't make good decisions. So my friend pulls over, we switch seats, and boom, I'm driving the whip, and it's smooth sailing, like literally just a straight shot. The problem is, near the peak of the bridge, it's like really high above the ground, and remember that storm? Well, now we're like 100 feet closer to it, so it's mad windy, but it's normal for people to drive on the bridge and have to slightly steer their car in the opposite direction of the wind, so the wind doesn't push the car, especially if the car you're driving is tall. At the time, I didn't know that, so I'm driving, and since it's windy, the car starts to steer to the right, and before I start to flip,
It's a little windy, bro. Just turn the wheel a bit when that happens.
he reaches over and steers the car for me. So we drive for a bit more, and then a gust of wind hits the car, and I'm like, I was prepared for this. I casually grab the wheel, and I swerve the car to the left, man. I completely overestimated the power of the wind, bro. The car just jerks to the left.
Yo, what are you doing? Don't turn that much. Go to the right.
And this is where my friend messed up. I get that I'm about to drive your car off a bridge, but you don't need to yell at me, okay? I'm nervous. I don't do good under pressure.
Hey, Yohanes, I don't want to bother you, but it would behoove the both of us if you slightly turn the car to the right.
See how much better that was? So after he rudely let me know that I'm about to kill the